you got?
Which way should I go, to the left or right?
I think the best way is to the right.
That way.
All right.
This is car ride number 1. Take
Riding in the car.
Riding in the car. You ever been duck hunting before?
I've never been duck hunting.
I feel like it would be pretty intense. Like watching ducks.
I think I'd like to be there, you know, with the dog. That'd be a good time to bond with the
Good
dogs, you know.
dog times.
Yeah.
Have you ever played Duck Hunter? Like
Yes.
one with Nintendo?
That's so much better than the real thing. Like, seriously, that's like so much better than the real thing. I've been duck hunting, and it's not that awesome. You're sitting in 35-degree weather in the grass for hours with no ducks anywhere except for little annoying birds that you actually can't shoot.
They actually made a version of Duck Hunt where you can like shoot the dog for laughing at you. It's really cool.
That's the only version worth having.
Yeah.
Stupid dog!
Because I love shooting dogs.
He's like,
Suck on this!
take this. Exactly. Lead death muzzle up your snout.
Let death muzzle up your muzzle.
I almost said that. Actually.
You got double muzzle.
Double deuce.
Double deuce. Ooh, double deuce.
Have you been duck hunting?
I have not been duck hunting.
How about you?
I have never been hunting. He said he's been hunting before.
I've been duck hunting.
What's it like?
It's cold and slightly boring until ducks actually fly by you, and then you just unload on them, like unleash every bullet you have, and yet you hit nothing.
Yes, there's dirt all over the road for some strange reason.
Looks like horse
Manure.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like some
Two
man
beasts.
just drove by with his trailer and the horse decided to let loose on the road.
Like, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
And I have to drive over it.
This way. Turn right. Yes.
Turn right. Do as I say, sir.
So I thought holding the camera with my hands would be a good idea, but I can't feel my hand anymore.
Yeah, I can do it. I can do it for 5 seconds. My bad, my
I'm a
bad.
man. I have a beard. Look at this. It's on
I
point
guess
today,
then
too.
that means I'm not a man.
Apparently.
Well, I've got a beard. It's just scraggly.
It's invisible.
No, there's some stuff there.
It's partially invisible. So if you had to choose between a chimichanga and Al Qaeda, which would you pick?
I would pick Al
Chimichanga.
Qaeda
Why?
because I would like jump down on them and beat the crud out of them. If they were a collective group, just standing all there, I would go and then I'd take the chimichanga and I'd like, if it was really hot,
Sorry, I
hello.
had to sneeze.
And I'd throw it at them and scald their faces and then beat them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, I just was excited about eating
Okay,
chimichanga.
gotta switch hands here.
How about you, Raymond? Raymond?
I'm just focusing on not
He
sneezing.
said chimichanga.
You said chimichanga.
Bless you. You'll no longer sneeze.
I now have snot all in the back of my hair.
I did aim for your head, so it's...
That sounds amazing. So if anybody ever asks you,
Like
where do you get your hair done? You're just like, it's natural. Right there, right there,
I know,
right there.
I know.
Go!
Oh my gosh!
We're gonna die.
Where are you going?
I don't even know why I'm wearing
Sorry about
sunglasses.
that, guys.
It's not even dark out. I mean,
And you're like
light
sweating
outside.
after.
I wear my sunglasses that day. Okay,
It's
what
like
are they
those
doing?
creepy guys. You walk into like
Somebody's
restaurants or the
spreading.
bank and they're still wearing sunglasses, and you're a little bit afraid of for your life because it's like, okay, why is this guy concealing his identity?
Or you're like,
Took the wrong exit.
dang it! Now we gotta go the long way.
You missed it.
I'm sorry. Yeah, and then you think, it's because they're a drug user? Is that why they're wearing
I was thinking that.
sunglasses?
Yeah, maybe they're like drunk or high on marijuana.
Or on life.
High on life.
They're just so
That's
excited.
the best.
Their life is so joyous and bright that they have to wear shades.
They're like high on Jesus. Like vampires, you mean? Or
Yes, like the vampire.
Vampire. Don't make it.
I don't even want to talk about vampires.
I'm so tired of vampires.
Everybody knows I hate vampires.
Well, and the
because-
thing is, I was watching The Strain, that new show
Oh yeah.
about vampires. It's actually pretty good. It's like a biological version of a vampire. And halfway through watching the first season, I'm like, oh god, I'm watching a vampire show.
Did you know in I Am Legend, they're actually vampires. They're not zombies, they're vampires.
You know how I don't like Will Smith, so that's probably why.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I didn't watch it.
You don't like Will Smith?
I can't stand
No! Dude, he's the Fresh Prince
I can't
of
stand
Bel Air in West Philadelphia.
Like, he is a prince.
For most of my days.
And he's so fresh.
And relaxing and cool. Shooting some people outside of school with a couple of guys who was up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood.
Hello.
I got one little fight by my
What did I do? Did I go around him?
Up to the house around 7 to 8.
Gotta let them see this.
Okay, everybody has to look at this ridiculous feat.
Man.
This is humanity right here.
This is what happens.
It's about
Oh gosh, he almost looks. I was like, oh crap!
Because he is going to go forward, and I'm going to try to go around him and turn.
There's like tons of area where he could be riding his bike, and yet he chooses to do it in the middle of a highway.
Yep. Disdain.
Yes.
Okay.
This is
All right, here we
sad.
go. I'm going to go around him. I'm going
I
to
wouldn't
try.
do that. He seems like you never know what he's going to do. Look at that. Ooh, dude, he just like, he get into it now.
Oh, man.
He bent down, and he was getting like
Here we go.
He's ready to show,
We're gonna
y'all.
get him. We're gonna get him.
He wanted to hit the hippie guy?
No, I didn't want to hit him. I
Oh,
wanted
okay.
to get him like on
camera.
camera.
Oh, get him on camera.
Just so everybody in the world can see how ridiculous that is.
Well, we're driving down Dixie Road here. This is the epicenter.
The epicenter of
Brazos.
America.
Well,
Brazos,
no, it's
County.
actually the epicenter of crap, but
It just got a bunch of like tire places and
yeah, it's just endless lube shops.
Like I said, it's
For
epicenter.
vehicles.
Pretty nails.
pretty nail. Only $5 for
Just
an extra
one.
pretty nail.
One
For
nail.
one pretty nail.
And I always ask you, says what? Says who? And the answer is, says pawn.
It says easy pawn, but there's
Easy
an
pawn.
S dollar sign, so it says
Says pond.
Good times.
So, yeah,
Says pond.
good stuff.
Says who?
Says
That's
pond.
me, actually. It's me.
Oh, and there used to be a meat market there, which apparently opened up with a garage door.
That is very disturbing.
That is
To like,
I've never noticed that. All the times I've driven by this pawn shop.
it's just like, okay, meat market open now.
Everybody.
Open garage.
you come in, bring your meat, I cut it for you.
Freaking Russians.
I
Like,
can
what the heck?
cook it on the hood of my car. Here we go.
It's like, I have no stove, so I cook it on my car.
Would you like me to heat your sausage with a blowtorch?
The car has been driving in place for 15 hours. It's hot now,
It is very hot.
and so now we can cook something on the radiator.
Cook your beef.
Beef being in question.
Oh,
Oh, there's a place many people are dying to get into. Lakewood.
Lakewood
That
Funeral
is
Home.
so bad.
I'm the king of bad jokes there.
Just keeps getting better.
That wouldn't do for a snow cone on a cold day.
We're
I
getting
know,
it.
right? They're
It's just
open,
you.
aren't they?
So,
School zone.
is it true that what they say about Clute, being named after somebody dropping a large rock into water?
Yeah, it's like a guy came over to a bridge and let the rock go over the bridge into the water, and when it hit the water, it was like, bloop.
They're like,
And
over
it's
the
like-
bridge, boot, into the woods, grandmother's house.
Although a lot of people say that the real story is that he was actually taking a dump in the river, and when he heard his crap hit the water, that's what happened. It made the sound clue.
I think the crap actually sounds more like ow, that hurt. Have you ever centered your camera on J. Bruce Willis, attorney at law?
We
Bruce
live
Willis.
right next to
Yes.
Bruce Willis is in the
It says Bruce Willis right there.
Willis.
We live next to Bruce
Right
Willis.
there.
Pretty awesome. He dies many times.
And it's always hard.
It's always hard. It's really hard for him to die.
So he dies hard.
So what's with the coral colored house down the street from y'all there?
There's a lot of.
And why does this house look like
houses?
a stronghold, like a Panamanian
Because
stronghold?
people do what they want, that's why.
That's mainly why.
It's like something
And-
like where
Now we've arrived
like the Mexican
at our
Bin
destination.
Laden or something. There, like this is
This is
compound.
fantastic.
Well, guys, that was a ride. We had a good time.
Ride
didn't we?
number one.
I had a great time.
Had fun.
There should be more, because that was
Let's do
good.
it again sometime.
Yes.
Yeah.